Okay, so welcome back to the ouch. Just hit myself on the coffee table. Welcome back to the podcast. We've been missing, like usual, 2 weeks. We are joined by Laura and Titan, as usual. Titan
He's
does
going
not.
for the beard.
He
He's
better,
looking at it. Look at him. He's
better
like,
not go for the beard.
I want it.
I used to think it was like nice, like when he went for the beard, but now he just like pulls way too hard. He's getting stronger. Today we are talking about vacation and adventure. Laura?
Well, I don't know. You started.
I haven't heard a word from you.
I just literally said like 10 words about Titan pulling your beard.
Oh, you did. You did. You did.
You don't retain.
I don't. Like a fish. Anyways, before we jump into vacation and adventure,
Mama.
I've been kind of missing you.
Mama. Aww. And it's not a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or a Thursday.
What does that mean?
Remember my mom yesterday? But you said Laura actually said she missed me. And she's like, you know why? Because it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, the days you're in the office.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I don't know. We've just been... my God.
Stop doing that.
Here, let me move the... We have a little bit more fancy gear, tech, or whatever going on. So we upgraded to the blue snowball a couple of weeks ago, and now we have it attached to a boom pole. So hopefully the audio is even better in this one. But yeah, we've been having a lot of you time, me time. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we were so used to just being us that we're starting to learn how to go like you do you and be comfortable and not use me as a security blanket and vice versa. That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I think it makes sense.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I do like our movie time.
Why is that, like, why do you think it's important? What have we been struggling with previous that we've maybe kind of overcome, like, over the past, like, month or two?
I don't know, security blanket, like using each other as a security blanket, not like knowing how to interact with other people in the world.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
The very small circle of me, you, and the kids, and no one else. I still hang out with just a few friends, like not as many as I'd like, but I think that's completely okay.
Most of your friends don't live in this state.
Yeah.
Or the country. For now.
I know. Sad. All right, so let's get on to the main topic of today. We can maybe come back to that in a little bit. I want to talk about vacation. What our favorite places are to go to vacation. What worst vacation we've had, or that you've had, just in general.
We went camping.
Camping. So you want to start with the with the worst vacation.
Let's start with the worst vacation. I was like, I don't even know, 5, maybe 6 years old. And I think we were living in New York, and I think we came down here, might have been Florida, and it was the 4th of July, so there's fireworks. And I've never, ever been that close to fireworks in my life. I mean, that shit was terrifying. I remember we were at a hotel, and the adults probably were drinking, and the fireworks start going off, and I start to freak out. I covered my ears, started crying, and I was like, Mom, I don't like this. So she took me into the hotel room, and she said, just put the pillow over your ears, and you won't hear it. And she sat with me, rubbing my back until they were done. That was probably the worst. I was terrified.
And how old were you?
I don't know, 5 or 6. I had to be younger than that, actually. Maybe let's say about 4, 3 or 4.
I don't like Florida. Sorry to anyone that's in Florida. I don't know. Every time we go to Florida, I feel like we just have a bad time.
We went to Florida one time together.
Okay, we went to Florida once, but I've also been to Florida like a whole bunch of different times. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's like maybe it's just too fast. You know what I mean? Too fast.
Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Florida.
I like Florida.
No, I feel like when you like, especially when you're driving in traffic, right? Like in Asheville, it's like if you want to merge over or whatever, you know, if you kind of merge over, the person's probably gonna slam on their brakes, and you guys are gonna kind of be okay or kind of get hit a little bit. No, in Florida, it's like if you decide to merge over, people will just keep on going, and it's ride or die. You remember that janky hotel room we got?
Yeah, nothing worked.
We spent like $200. Okay, so
it was more than that.
This is like a year ago.
Maybe 2 years. Yeah, about a year ago.
Like, we ended up spending like really good money for a hotel room. Of course, it was probably like booked last minute, but we get there like super late. The whole drive was chaotic. We had just Eden and King at the time, right?
Yeah, time was just a sparkle in the eye.
Yeah, we were. I don't know if we were arguing a whole bunch or what, but
it
was just a long drive.
Was shit. And I remember Pam was there, and we went outside to smoke a cigarette, and that hotel was so ghetto. It was right near the fucking Gentleman's Club.
Yeah.
It was right near the Gentleman's Club, and me and Pam went outside in the designated smoking area to smoke a cigarette. And this lady had put like a block or something to hold the door open, like she didn't have a key or something. She wanted to get back in the hotel, and Pam wasted this girl wasn't looking and just nonchalantly kicks this fucking block.
It's beat up.
Just kicks the block and it's like, we don't know her. She don't even be in here. She ain't got a key.
Oh my god.
And I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where you had to be there. Get your elbow off me. Or no Pam. Stop. Or no Pamela.
I don't know. I just remember getting there. The attendant was rude as hell. It was late at night.
Like, we ordered pizza at like 11 something, and it took her boyfriend at the time forever to fucking decide what he wanted. And then we get this pretty cool delivery guy. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but it wasn't 4th of July though. It was New Year's.
It was 4th of July.
No, it was New Year's.
It was 4th of July.
I'm telling you, it was New Year's because we took Eden for his birthday, and his birthday is January 5th.
Oh, now you want to get loud.
It was New
loud,
Year's.
Laura.
It was New Year's.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I just felt like it was like when you just touch one little thing, everything falls apart. That's how that hotel room was. It was like you touch the toilet paper roll thing, just like crumbles.
Not to mention, it was in Tampa.
Oh God, I don't know. Me in Florida. Why do you always try to get me to go to Florida, though?
Because Pamela lives in Florida, and I love Pamela.
I have fun hanging out with Pamela, but everything else...
But you see, she's 21, 22 now, something like that. So next time we meet up, there can't be any kids, because we've never really done anything legal together, so... Gotta get on that.
Oh, my God.
That's what it was. Fucking Family Mobile texted me 5 million times talking about you're almost at a high-speed data upgrade for $10. Fuck you.
We might do that, Laura. It's 3 times the amount.
It would go up like 20
it would go
then.
$20.
And we pay $60 for both phones, so...
So it would go to $80.
I mean, I guess that's not that bad.
It is bad, but it might be worth it. It might not be. I don't know what Charter's doing. They slacking on our internet servers altogether.
Titan, Landon, Titan.
Oh, gross.
Titan, Landon. Yeah. You gross baby.
It's King's birthday today. What do you think, like, his favorite part of the day today/yesterday?
I don't know, but I think yesterday would definitely be getting his new toy. I don't know about favorite part of the day today, but I thought it was so cute when we were in the car and I tried to pick his new toy up to put his blanket on top of him so he can play with his toy. And he said, "No, Mommy, Bumblebee wants the blanket too."
That's pretty cute. I don't know. I really actually liked how his birthday turned out.
Hi.
It was very low key. There wasn't too much to it.
Say hi.
But we all kind of like just...
Good job. Say hi.
We all kind of just like hung out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Say hi.
think we should do that for the rest of our kids.
Well, I like to take them out individually, just us with that one child. Because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
There's like one at each turn. Say hi. Hi.
Hey, Titan.
Wait, there you go. Use your fingers. Hi.
Okay, so coming back to the silly.
Your turn.
My turn. What?
For the worst vacation.
Worst vacation. I think. Let me think of this one. Worst vacation.
Hi. Say wait.
Oh yeah, one just recently. When we ended up going to like Solderville, Tennessee, or like it was like a
the hands-on museum.
no, it was no.
Yeah, we went and it was about the atomic bomb.
No, the one where it was like close to Dolly Park or whatever. It was the water park, the indoor water park.
Oh,
I don't know.
Dolly Park.
It wasn't Dolly Park.
I know that.
It was close to it. It was something along the lines of it. I hate
Smoky Wilderness.
Yeah, Smoky Wilderness.
Wilderness at the Smoky.
They still email me. Stop emailing me. Stop emailing me. Stop emailing me. For one, I don't really like water parks.
I do.
I mean, I might be one of those weirdos that don't like it, but I especially don't like water parks with kids.
That's the truth. With baby kids.
And I don't mean like having kids at the water park. I mean like when you're a parent, like when you go to any theme park that is, and there's rides that your younger ones can't ride, it's either one parent has to kind of... What do you just do?
A handful of spit in my mouth.
Yeah, he about to grab the boom pole and the mic. Nope,
No,
don't do it. Don't do it. Back it up. Back it up.
You have the beautifulest laugh.
He does not look like he's going to sleep anytime soon.
I don't love you. Even though you're the worst sleeper ever.
Talk about the worst sleeper. He literally was up like from 2 to 5 or 2 to 6 a.m. yesterday.
It's Dollywood, not Dolly Park.
Dolly
anyway,
something.
Back to the story.
Yeah, back to the story. Anyways, like when you're a parent and the kids can't really ride the rides, one parent has to stay behind and kind of be chaperone to all the other kids while that person goes up. Well, with the water parks, none of our kids can ride any of the water rides to begin with. So Laura's like, hey, Will, I want to ride all these water slides. And I'm like, hey, Laura, I don't want to babysit all these kids.
We took intervals.
What did I do?
You took them to the kid section.
But what did I do for myself?
I don't remember.
Because I didn't do nothing for myself.
Because you complained about every fucking thing.
I hated it.
We got our money back though.
It was horrible. Did we?
Yeah, we left that day.
There's no way we got...
No, we did stay the night. We were supposed to stay 2 nights. We only stayed 1
night. So we probably got our money back for 1 day. I don't know. It's tough when you go to any type of theme park with kids. I'll use this as a chance to say sorry for all the laughs and giggles, but I guess that's life.
How did you get angry at that though?
It's probably like blasts in their ears, like bam, bam, bam.
Why would they have that?
They're trying to listen to it in the bubble bath.
Oh, that's weird. Please don't.
Guys, let us know where and when you listen to this podcast. Okay, so we're going to take a quick pause, quick break, and then we'll be back to this in like 2 minutes. Dope.
Why are we taking a break?
So that they can hear us.
What are we going to do with the baby? He's
good. He's going through his little spout for a second. I'm going to take a second so I know where to get this one. I think he's good.
I think he's just a baby doing baby things. So, let's talk over it. Better than crying.
Clap on.
Clap on.
Okay, so that's one of the worst ones. Not just because it was like a water park, but also just the whole hotel room, it was super expensive too, and it was just like nasty and moldy. You had like Cheerios in the vents and stuff. And plus, it wasn't far enough from Asheville. Is that weird? Like when I go on a vacation, I kind of want to go like at least 5 hours out of the way. Like, what about you, Laura? Is that weird to you, or you don't care?
Kinda sometimes, just depends.
Yeah, 2 hours just isn't enough. Okay, so let's jump into our favorite spots to vacation. Why, when we're going back on vacation, all that goodness.
Well,
let's do this.
Of course, one of my favorite spots though is going to be my hometown. Even though you've never been there. But
I've never been to your hometown, and Laura assumes that I'd hate it.
You would.
Does
Trust
not
me,
give
you'd
you an
starve.
opportunity to
because I'm not going to
experience.
I just don't want you to go and then you like be a Debbie Downer like every time we go to Florida.
Oh, if it happens, it happens.
Okay, but that's my hometown, so it's a little different.
But I mean, it might also be that I'm like, damn, this is
You're
dope.
not going to like it.
But how do you know?
Because I know you. One, you're going to starve.
That's like,
have you even been inside a bodega?
I don't know what that is, Laura.
A corner store owned by a family.
No, obviously I haven't.
Oh, okay. Exactly. Like you never
So
even been inside a bodega.
It, so you can't tell me I'm not gonna like someplace because I haven't been there.
You're not gonna like it. You're definitely not gonna like the prices of it.
I watch Casey Neistat.
That is the rich side. I am from the ghetto. There are two different things.
Man, I guess we gonna visit the rich side then.
I don't want to. I want to go where I'm from. I want to go to the parks I used to go to.
Then
I want to go to the bodegas
to those places
that you're gonna hate.
Oh my god. This is a problem, Laura.
What?
This is a big problem.
You're gonna hate it.
Because I want to go to New York, and you just don't think I'll like it, so you don't want us to go to New York.
Because you won't.
Which stops you from going to New York.
Because you're gonna be a Debbie Downer. I'm gonna have to hear. Like, you're probably going to have to go all the way to Brooklyn for Five Guys. It's not that close. Do you know how many train rides and, like, you're not, you would starve.
You can't assume the worst.
Really. This was tested when we went to Florida. And what'd you do the
I
whole time?
I already told you I ain't like Florida to begin with.
But I'm telling you.
I've never been to New York.
But you're not going to like it.
Alright, so we're going to New York.
Taking a country boy to the city.
But we should probably go up to New York when we go to Canada.
Oh my god. Yeah, but the place where we can go to Canada is going more towards like the west, not the east.
Alright, we'll talk New York more later, but talk about your favorite place, your vacation
Well,
spot.
you know, Sullivan's Island in Charleston.
Well, you were talking about New York. You only went into like 2 seconds of detail before being like, Will's gonna hate this.
Well, because it's home. It's where I was born. I love it. It's just...
So what's
never, like, the city itself ages, but at the same time it doesn't. Like, you still see people on boom boxes, but some of them are still on bikes, some of them have electric skateboards or like an electric scooter or something. Like, you hear people still screaming out the window and whistling for their kids to come the fuck home. The same old people sitting down playing chess that have been sitting down playing chess in the same fucking spot for 10 years.
I just imagine Hey Arnold, Laura.
It's not the 90s now.
But is Hey Arnold?
Yeah, well, they edit a lot of stuff out in cartoons. It's just home. It's a lot of walking. A lot of fucking walking. But it's home. I don't really know how else to explain it. Like, the parks I grew up playing in are still there. Still ghetto and janky, but still there. They updated some of them, though. Like, the playground for the kids is really nice. I mean, granted, it's all asphalt. So if they fall, they're going to get hurt. But it's still it's a nice park. They have grills out and stuff. So, I like it.
Oh, well, someone's finally getting tired.
No, I think he wants to play.
We're playing hot potato baby over here.
Not entertaining him enough.
I'm listening.
Look at him.
So
he's waving. And then there's Sullivan's Island. I like Sullivan's Island because it makes me feel like I'm in SpongeBob or some shit. Like, it's chill. It's really touristy, but chill. They have that really good taco place with the sangria.
So where is Sullivan's
I already
Island?
told them it was in Charleston.
When did you tell them?
When you said something, I said my second favorite place is Sullivan's Island, Charleston. Sorry, guess you were not listening.
It's
but yeah,
possible.
Charleston, South Carolina. I suggest everyone go there at least once in their life and go to Sullivan's Island. It's amazing.
It's one of those places where Laura and our love just like intensifies and just like
we always park by that thing that burned down.
it's such a nice place.
That? I don't know if it was a school or something, but it definitely burned down.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The kids
I don't know.
It's funny because one likes the sand and one likes the water. And King likes the sand, so he usually stays with you, and then me, you can go in the water.
They're just like there's a different spirit to them when they're at the beach. Like they can kind of roam a little bit more free, except for the water, you know.
Yeah.
So we can jump back to Charleston in a minute, but how does a typical day go when we're going like
we drive
like the very start, like leaving home? How does
takes us forever to leave home, and I get really salty because I always want to leave before the sun comes up and drive into the sunset, but you don't like to do that, so we always leave late. And
like what's late?
I don't know, Will. Like 10. Jeez.
I'm giving them an idea.
I don't care about the idea. I'm talking. Jeez, all they need to know is we leave after the sun comes up. Damn. Anyway, back to my story. Rude. We drive all day, basically. We stop at almost every single rest stop because we have kids. It's a lot of yelling, go to sleep. We pack a lot of pre-snacks now.
We do have conversations.
Netflix on for the kids, the stuff that you can download. I mean, we play little road games like I Spy My Little Eye or Would You Rather and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And then we get there. I don't like day trips to the beach because the kids are always fussy from sitting in the car for 6-7 hours. So I don't like day trips to the beach because we get there, they're crying, they're fussy, they're hungry.
I'm exhausted.
And then we have to drive home. So I don't really like those. But we also don't like to stay for more than a certain amount of days. But you know, it was another really good trip when we had a tiny house.
We should go right back to it.
That was nice. The kids liked. I didn't like the bridge that connected the two lofts. That shit was terrifying. And we had the kids sleep downstairs on the couch. And I did not like how every time we sat up in the bed, we hit our head on the ceiling.
I like the idea of the bridge. I think if we didn't have kids, it wouldn't be as terrifying.
It got really hot up in the loft.
So let me jump backwards a little bit. When we're in the car, I feel like because we're in the car and in like an enclosed space for so long, it just allows us to talk and kind of work things out. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it. Like when you're stuck in a car for 5 hours with someone, just like...
Or more.
Yeah, we've had plenty of times with kids. It always like doubles.
That's another thing. Going up to New York is 13 hour drive.
We can fly, bitch.
Oh, I ain't getting my... Unless you're dead and I have to go to your funeral, my happy ass is not getting on a fucking plane.
Speaking of, Laura, I've been thinking of something.
What? That we should plan our funerals?
No.
It's cheaper.
I'm thinking about, like, what if in every, like, month or so, like, I watch the kids for, like, an entire weekend.
Oh, I'd be so down.
And then you watch the
I'd so do it.
And then, like...
I'd do it. And we go on... And then we could get my mom to do it for a weekend, and then we go somewhere.
Yeah, and then, like...
I'm so down.
If it's, like, me, I can go, like, fly, like, to Vegas or something.
You could do
and
that.
then see John or something.
Well, why don't you save up some of that fun money and do it?
It's so hard. I think I might. All right, cool. It's official. You guys have, like, literally, like, it's crazy. This is not...
I'm waiting for someone good to come to Charlotte because no one ever comes to Asheville. Because I've never been to a concert and I want to go.
Alright, this is not prompted or scripted. You guys have witnessed a miracle.
When is this gonna start?
I don't know, maybe like in a month or so. Like, we gotta have a little bit of money so we can like do our own thing. You can't be finding.
See, I'm not gonna leave state unless, no.
You can't be finding those strange G-Eazies and trying to do stuff with them. Ain't gonna work.
But you see, I probably wouldn't leave state. The furthest I would go is Tennessee to go to a haunted hospital.
Oh my goodness! All right,
because you won't go with me.
I know, of course, I'm not going to a haunted mansion,
hospital,
asylum. I know. Do not sign
I would
me
never
up for
leave
that.
state though.
I will go to a romantic comedy movie with you, Laura. Speaking of romantic comedy movies, Identity Thief. I know it's like a few years old, but man, that movie's so funny. Laura and I get along with Melissa
McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy or whatever. Any movie that has her in it, we both just have a good time. All right, so that's really cool.
So when you say weekend, you mean from like 5 p.m. Friday to, I don't know, sometime Sunday night?
I don't know. I mean, like maybe probably Saturday morning to Sunday evening.
Well, how are you supposed to do that in Vegas? Like, honestly. So you would probably have to leave Friday night to come home by Sunday night if you were to literally fly. Because that wouldn't make sense to spend all that money to fly somewhere.
Well, it'd be like one day. Maybe like it would be 2 days, technically, because Saturday and Sunday would be staying over.
One night.
Saturday.
I just think that you've never been on a plane and it's pretty jet laggy.
Laura?
I'm just saying, like, it really, like, you should, like, stay, like, leave. I've been on planes before. At least I'm trying to help you. If you don't want no tips and learn the fucking hard way, shit. Be my guest. Like the brownie.
Like the what?
The brownie.
What's the brownie? Sorry, I don't get the brownie. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You see how many adventures I go on, Laura?
Just saying.
I think you'll probably be okay.
Go ahead. But you see, since I don't leave state, I'm leaving like sometime Friday night.
All right, cool. So we'll keep you guys updated on that because that's something that it comes along with.
Yo,
like, okay, so there's
okay, listen, hold up. So
Linda.
What if this is a 3 paycheck month, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can save the fun money that we get this week and next week, or this paycheck and next paycheck, right? And then go to Vegas in November.
I don't know. I gotta think about this stuff. This is like a brand new, brilliant.
I mean, it's definitely something you should look up and plan out before you go buying plane tickets all willy-nilly and whatnot.
So
but
I've
I think it's something you should do.
I think it should be too. Maybe I'll travel my ass to New York.
Go for it.
Okay, so here goes another thing about vacation, right? When you're vacationing with kids, everything is not twice as hard. It's like 10 times as hard. So, for instance, when you're single or if you're with someone, you want to go travel to California, you want to travel to New Orleans, you want to travel to Florida, whatever, you want to take a plane. You buy a plane ticket for yourself and them, and that's it. With kids, you gotta buy one for me, one for Laura, one
I would
for
never
Eden,
put my
one
kids
for
on a
King,
plane.
one for Titan. Do you have to buy an easy trip to where anywhere instantly costs like $2,000, $2,000, something like that. Laura. Next year will be the year of out of the country. Next year.
We'll see.
We still got to go to Canada first.
That is out of the country, Will.
I mean, it is, but you know what I mean, like overseas.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
Laura, we can go to France.
Yeah, I don't think they like Americans that much.
Laura.
I'm being serious.
I think they love us.
I think
anyways, this is a great idea. You can go see your concerts and hang out with your girlfriends and all that stuff.
Chelsea's gonna take me to trap music concerts.
On the flip of that, though, Gotta talk about the downers of it. I will miss you quite a bit.
Yeah, that's definitely a big one. But I thought you were going to say the kids, which wouldn't necessarily be as much as a downer for me because I'm left alone with them more than you're left alone with them.
Yeah.
Especially during the day, because when you are left alone with them, usually it's at night and all you have to worry about is Titan.
Let me tell you, when Laura went to New York
last
year, I about ripped my hair out. Like, if guys, if you don't have an appreciation for if your wife or whoever's a stay-at-home mom and that's what they do and you don't have an appreciation for it, let her go off for a few days and do her thing and you left with the kids. You will have a newfound love and appreciation for that woman when you get back.
The only thing on your weekends,
or when they get back, you
have to keep the house clean. You can not let it get trashed.
Girl, you know I'm gonna do one of those things where the kid, when I'm a teenager, when you hear the parents gonna come home in like 3 hours, and I'm gonna clean up everything real fast, and then there's gonna be a broken vase somewhere. And I'm like,
we don't have any of those. Anyway, you also have to feed them 3 times a day.
Damn, see that's the hard part. I know it's true though. Fuck? I don't even feed myself but once a day.
Yeah, we gotta feed them. You have to make sure Titan has his baby food 1 to 2 times a day. Look, I'll just write it down.
All right, cool. All right, so this is happening for real.
You have to do laundry. You have to do dishes. Oh my God, what am I getting myself into?
All right, a couple places I want to go to: California, New York,
Colorado.
I see so many things from Colorado, and it's never been on my list, but I want to go now.
I wouldn't go in the winter. They get a lot of snow.
Where else? There's plenty of places to go. I've never flown on a plane.
Chew gum.
Next few months, it's gonna happen. All right, so let's talk a little bit. We'll come back to the traditional vacation, but let's talk a little bit about like adventure, kind of me time, like how we kind of work it into our weekly schedule.
I thought you put this in a vlog.
I did, but they didn't hear your side.
No.
So we've been together 7. Laura, is it 7 years? It is 7 years now. We've passed the 7-year mark.
What's 7?
I don't know. 7. I don't know. We've passed that mark. We've been together a long time, and it's always been hard for each of us to kind of go out and do our thing, and without getting either jealous or getting lonely or getting like upset. But it seems like we've hit a point in our relationship where we're comfortable enough to do that now. Laura gets Friday nights and I get Saturday mornings, and we still do the parent thing.
Mm-hmm. Like right now.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Any downsides you found to that though?
No, not really.
Personally, I don't know. Like when Laura's not around, I think I've talked about this before though. I just get like, it's weird. I can't do the same work that I do.
See, I'm used to you not being here because you're not here often because you work a lot. So it's not like too big for you not to be here. It's kind of like, oh, you're just not here.
But at the same time, it's also nighttime too, you know? Daytime is different. Like when you're gone in the daytime,
I prefer to be gone in the nighttime.
I don't really think too much of it, but like when it's nighttime, I'm kind of getting, my body's getting tired, I'm getting ready for bed. And I don't know, just having you there helps me go to sleep at night. Oh man. 1 second, let me double check and make sure our thing is still recording. Hey, we're still recording and we still got good audio waves. Alright, 34. Alright, let's talk.
We gotta end this soon if it's at 34 minutes.
Yeah, so let's finish up our talk about the vacation and then we'll pour a little wine.
He might be hungry. Hand me that bottle.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, Charleston, I'm gonna give my thoughts.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
So Charleston is the perfect place to go. We also love Tybee Island, which is in Savannah, Georgia. Those are both two of our favorite ones. Usually it'll just be one or the other that we go to. It's about 5-6 hours both ways.
I think Eden likes Tybee the most. That's the happiest I've seen him.
Yeah. They're both such nice places. We stopped buying hotels. We pretty much just do Airbnbs now. Like, we're in that day and age. Okay, guys, let us know where you love to vacation. Give us some ideas of places to travel that are within 5 or 6 hours of Asheville, North Carolina. Worst experiences, all that good stuff. Let's jump into Q&A. Sorry for the pat.
I'm not really feeling Q&A today.
You're not feeling Q&A?
Not really.
No Q&A?
No Q&A. It's already at 34 minutes. I'm gonna go on to a whole hour if we do Q&A.
Oh, we're not. Okay, so I guess to wrap it up, Laura, I want us to do these podcasts weekly, so we need to figure out another day that works better for us. You've mentioned you want to do, what is it?
Mondays record, or Saturday or something.
All right, record Monday and then release on Tuesday?
I guess.
Or...
Baby, can we not talk about this on the podcast because it's still going to just continue on?
Alright, well, I guess I will see you guys tentatively next week. Not saying the exact day, but yeah. Tell us about your vacations. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.